What's up, everyone? Welcome back to One Last Try Gaming. I am Bino, and joining me as always are Cook and Griebs. We
Hello.
are back playing a game that I'm very excited to bring to the channel, which is Mass Effect. Specifically, we're going to play the whole trilogy, but right now we're going to start with Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition, and I could not be more excited to play through this game. The Mass Effect games for me have been one of my most memorable game series of my gaming career. 10 years ago when these games first came out, it was... No, not 10 years ago.
13 almost.
13, 14.
Don't say how many years. It's gonna make us feel old.
Make us feel very old, yes. Back
It just
in
came out on
2007.
Friday.
Yes. These games were immediately some of my favorite games ever, and just seeing highlights of this game really sparked a lot of awesome memories that I have of this. Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, I remember doing that, and I'm really excited. And I'm super excited because neither Cook nor Griebs have played the Mass Effect games, so they're total noobs to this. I'm going to be playing the game while they watch and commentate, as well as get to participate in the choice selection. So in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you're going to see a little dialogue wheel that's going to show whose choice it is on the screen. So we're all going to take part in making the decisions of what Shepard goes through in these games, and I could not be more excited. Guys, are you excited for this, Cook?
Extremely. How many times would you say you've played through this game?
That is a great question. When the games first came out, I played through the trilogy as they came out, and then when Mass Effect Andromeda was announced, I played through the entire trilogy a second time on PC, though, and I played through them back to back to back so that I could experience the entire Shepard story from start to finish, and then have my game saves transfer from one to the next. Now, one of the things that I don't know if you guys are aware of, but when you make a decision in Mass Effect 1 that affects the world, that decision is carried forward into Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3. So it was really cool to be able to experience that, because when the original trilogy came out, I bounced from Xbox 360 to Xbox One, I believe. And so with the change in consoles, I lost the ability to carry forward that story. And so on PC, it was super awesome. So I'm really, really jazzed for this.
So how does that work with if you start the second one without having played the first one?
The game has a default story, and if there's no save file to import, it assigns a world state.
That's pretty cool.
Do you know if you could import your PC saves from your original editions into this?
That's a great question that I don't know the answer to. I do not know the answer to. So, but either way, we're starting.
Effect Trilogy, as I understand, are 3 great games. We also have 3 great gamers here. If you'd like to support us, please feel free to hit the like and subscribe button and ring that notification bell, because your support there tells us we're doing a good job and keeps us making new content. So
awesome.
Keep it up, folks.
Awesome. Thank you, Griebs. Let's jump right in.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
Oh, looks like you can.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Profile reconstruction. Due to your covert incident status, ID records are incomplete. Please confirm identity from the records below or register manually. Okay, so we can choose... Looks like we can choose between a male or female Shepard, Jane or John, an Alliance Marine. Look at that. There's a little bit of... what's it called with spacing between letters? Kerning? Is that the right term?
I think so.
But on the R in Marine...
Weird.
Can you see that R moving left and right?
I see it shift just a little bit.
Oh man,
yep.
Interesting.
All right, uninstall.
Uninstall.
Get rid of it.
And we're out.
Okay, but we've got the option to enter a new ID where we manually enter career info and physical
That'd be
stats.
more fun.
That does definitely sound more fun.
So what happens if you're John or Jane? Like, what does default mean? Like,
Default,
what don't you get to choose?
It doesn't let you choose your backstory. where your character comes from originally, which is something that's big in RPGs. And then also it doesn't let you choose the type of class you're going to be in the game. So the game lets you pick your class and create your character based on the way that you intend to play, and you don't get the ability to do that when you choose one of the default characters.
Okay. Yeah.
All right,
We're making choices here.
And you can see here with Quick Start, you just jump in as a male or female, and you get to pick your own name, but you basically are stuck as a soldier, which I don't particularly want to do. So we're going to go custom. Now,
soldier's a class.
Soldier is a class, yeah. So,
Okay.
So my name is first on the wheel here, so I'm going to choose, we're going to go with the female shepherd. I've traditionally played as a male through the original trilogy, so I think it'd be fun to switch it up and go female this time. So we're going to choose
Please log
custom
in
female.
to access your profile.
So my choice has been made. Cook, you get to make the next choice. What's our first name?
That's the best choice right there.
Let's go with Binet.
Binet.
B-I.
Ooh, the female
and-
Bino.
Yep. I think you know how to spell it.
All
Perfect.
right, Binet. Next. Preparing to send. Verifying name, user data. Oh,
Warning,
data corruption.
data corruption detected.
Oh,
Please
Instructions
reconstruct
failed.
profile.
oh.
Confirm pre-service history.
Okay, I don't know what any of these are. So
Okay, so this is basically just our backstory. So as a spacer, both of our parents...
is this purely just for entertainment, or is there actually a bent? Like, does this have an effect on the story as you go through the trilogy?
It has an effect on some of our parents, some of the NPCs' reactions toward us in the game.
No kidding. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
So, Spacer, both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Colonist, you were born and raised on Mindor, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindor, slaughtering your family and friends.
Oh,
You were
jeez.
saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted in the military a few years later. Or Earthborn, you were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. So
Essentially, they
all-
remind me of some of the classes or what have you of The Expanse.
Okay.
If you've seen that show. I'm going to go with Colonist. It kind of gives it reminds me of the Mandalorian
Confirm
backstory.
psychological
Okay,
profile.
There we go. All right, so now we're back to my choice. So we've got another psychological profile now. So Soul Survivor. During your service in the military, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. War hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Or ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first.
I know what I'd choose, but I'm not going to tell you.
I'm going to choose War Hero.
That's what I was chosen too.
Yeah, I think that one most matches what I would picture myself as of these three. I'd hate to think of everybody around me dying. I definitely would be sacrificial to save those around me, and I'm definitely not cold. And certainly not calculated.
Confirm military
have no Ruth.
specialization.
You're ruthless.
All right, Cook,
Ooh.
you get the big choice. What is our specialization going to be? So, soldiers are combat specialists, ideal for the front lines of a firefight. Soldiers have improved health, can specialize in the use of all weapon types, start with the ability to wear medium armor, and can train in the use of heavy armor. An engineer is a tech specialist using holographic omni tools. They can decrypt security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. Engineers can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols.
Pistols. Ugh.
Yeah. Adepts are biotic specialists. Through upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects, shield the squad, and disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only wear light armor, and they specialize in
man.
pistols.
Oh, you
Infiltrators,
like
Biotic,
pistols, so
like-
scratch that one.
Sorry, is biotics the like your magic?
sort of, yes. Kind of
Okay.
think of it like Jedi powers.
Okay. Got it.
Infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use Omni tools, focusing on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. They can specialize in pistols or sniper rifles and wear medium armor. Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, though they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only wear light armor and receive no specialized weapon training. Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor.
Ooh, I think
So-
I know what I want to choose, but I'm curious. So, back to the Sentinel. When it says no weapon specialization, like, what does that mean? Do you automatically get like some buff when you're specialized in a weapon?
So inside the game, there are combat upgrade trees, or where you spend skill points, and you can skill point up a specific weapon type, and at the very end of that is your specialization ability. And so when you can specialize in something, you have access to that ability when you spend enough skill points to get there, and it usually is just something that that makes that gun more effective than the other ones.
Got it.
And it's not something that's going to break the game if you don't have it. So if you see something here that seems like it's going to be interesting, by all means pick it without fear of the fact that it's going to make the game more difficult than another class may have.
Okay, and then are pistols like just starting weapons, or are they weapons you would use throughout the whole thing?
Pistols
Potentially.
are really, they're a very good weapon in this game because the game does a good job of making sure that most of your combat happens between one of 3 points. They're either going to be pickable at long range with your sniper rifle, or you're going to engage in most combat with your pistol, and then when you allow someone to get close to you, you can use your shotgun to do that.
Right.
As maybe like a Vanguard, you're going to engage yourself in more close range combat than you would as an infiltrator, where your weapons are going to define what type of range you're going to be engaging from.
Sorry, someone like the engineer and adept, can they only use pistols, or they only specialize in pistols?
Only specialize in pistols, so you
They can use other weapons.
Yeah, so now in the
Oh,
this is
okay.
one of the changes from the original trilogy that I've read, is that in the original Mass Effect 1, an engineer could only use pistols,
Wow.
but in the Legendary Edition, they didn't want to handicap the
Oh,
game
wow.
by making you play one specific weapon type, so you can use all of them now, but you can only specialize in the one that's best for your class.
Okay. Can I just see Adept one more time?
Yep, Adept is just biotics.
Oh, okay. Infiltrator. Just scroll through Infiltrator again.
Okay.
I just want to quickly read what they. Yeah, go for Vanguard. I want that magic and gun.
Magic and gunplay?
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
You know,
Confirm
what have you
facial
generally chosen out of
identification.
curiosity?
So the way that I like to play these role-playing games is I make a character that's most like myself. I want to see myself in these situations, and in this one, I would have chose.
Looks like you.
Yeah, I would have chose Infiltrator simply because I'm a tech guy, and I would have liked myself to have been like
Cool.
that guy that's like athletic but techie at the same time, and Infiltrator would have been what I used when I played the game the first time for sure.
You have not played as a Vanguard before.
I have not played as a Vanguard before.
Awesome. This is fun.
This I'm looking forward to. Do we like the way that she looks at Griebs, or do you want to change the appearance? Now, I will say, when I played the original games, I found that I would always do custom character graphics and do a construction that allowed me to make my character, again, look like me. I was never happy with the results. I found that the cutscenes always seemed a little funny looking. I don't expect that would be the same way that we're going to experience it with all the work that BioWare's put into this, but ultimately, I'll let you choose. Do we spend some time customizing the way our character looks?
So how do you know off the top of your head how to customize it? Is it like those things where you, like every single minute detail you're customizing, or is it like 10 different options? Like head looks like this, hair looks like this, eyes look like this, like that.
Let's see what happens.
Because I'm interested to do it.
We've got preset. Oh,
Let's
you
do
can
it.
even
Let's do
do
it.
specific
Go ahead.
codes. Oh, cool.
Well, that's actually pretty cool.
I guess
Let's do
you
it.
can copy and paste codes from people who've made like a template that looks like Jennifer Lopez or something, and you can put that code in.
That's an interesting name to have chosen. Okay, let's.
We can do random too. The cycle of presets. This is pretty much randomized, right?
No, as presets, I think we're gonna come back to one that we've seen before.
Oh, but yeah.
There might be a lot of. Oh, I think it's already.
Okay, so why don't we start by structure here? So.
Oh, this is a lot.
This is a lot. You know what? Should we just go back and
Confirm
choose
facial identification.
normal one?
That's fine.
Okay.
Profile reconstruction.
We don't want the
complete.
whole episode to be us 3 men designing how our girl looks. That might be a little bad optics for the channel.
Mansplaining how a woman should look in space.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna get started here. So just to confirm, we are Bennett Shepard. We are a colonist who was a war hero and is the Vanguard class. Once your character is complete, you'll be unable to change anything.
Identification
let's jump right in.
confirmed.
I also like the name Vanguard, or the word Vanguard.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Okay. Here we go.
Ooh,
Are you guys
cool.
excited?
This stuff. Yeah.
I've heard
Never
a lot of.
seen any of this before.
Well, what
I've
about
often heard
Shepard?
Shepard brought up, but I never
She
really knew
grew up
anything
in the
about
colonies.
her.
She knows how tough life can be out there. Her parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
Oh, I know
She
that voice.
proved
That
herself
voice
during
good.
the Blitz, held off enemy
It's
forces
David.
on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
She's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question her courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. Civilizations of the galaxy call it Mass Effect.
Good job, Bino.
Thank you. I was scrolling pretty fast. I didn't know how much time I had to read that.
Only had time to practice.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
You recognize that voice, Cook?
That's
do,
the
I
guy
think.
from Austin Powers, right? Seth Green.
Yes.
Buffy.
We are
He
connected.
also has his own show now. I think
Calculating
it's Robot
transmass
Chicken.
and destination.
Robot Chicken, that's what his other show was.
Relay is hot. Acquiring
Is
approach
that an
vector.
animated show?
Yeah, I think it's like
claymation
All
and
stations secure
motion,
for
stuff like
transit.
that. Like little short gags. It's pretty good from what little I've seen.
Little short gags. That's kind of like our channel.
Yeah, I'm
Except
a
our
tall
videos
gag.
are pretty long.
Board is green. Approach run has begun.
I'd be remiss if I did not mention his Buffy background as well.
I said Buffy too.
Maybe I missed it, sorry.
Yeah, start listening
Hitting
to
the
me,
relay
dudes. Come on.
in
What
3,
was that?
2.
I'm going to say that I never watched Buffy.
Really?
Never.
I mean,
I don't know if it
the
holds
channel
up.
and get Bino to watch that.
Navigation.
I don't know if it holds
Check.
up, so I don't know if I can
Internal
recommend
mission
it.
sync engaged. All systems online.
Especially with Joss Whedon behind the helmet. Yikes.
Just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
You're overreacting.
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupational hazard. But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so... What are we doing here?
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Cook.
You made him mad.
Great. You pissed the captain off, and now I'm gonna pay for it.
Don't blame me. The captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Alright. Here we go. Press escape and open the journal to view your updated mission objectives. Okay, so here's our main menu. Journal. Prologue on the Normandy. Speak to the captain. Go to Captain Anderson in the comm room.
So what is our rank? Like second in command, or what are we?
We are commander.
So second in command, I guess.
I have no idea what that is in rank. I know we've got a Captain Anderson. Comm room is right.
I know in Star Trek it's always the second in command, so that's what I'm going on.
Okay. Commander Worf, right? Or Commander Riker?
Riker, yeah.
They're always on a mission.
It's like we start with 3 weapons already? Or 4? How many are on?
Oh wow.
Back.
Yeah, she's packing heat. Yeah, 4 weapons. There's pistol, looks like a shotgun assault rifle, and then we have a sniper too.
If only she had 3 arms like Ethan, we'd be fine.
Yeah.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Talk?
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I wouldn't.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
What's your point?
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I knew it.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
By the secrecy.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
What are the details?
What else can you tell me?
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Are we supposed to know what a Prothean is?
The game explains it later.
Okay, perfect. I'm glad you're here to help. We're
Never hurts to have a
camaraderie.
few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Why?
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
What's the next step?
Just tell me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
I guess I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
Do we learn what a Spectre is later, too?
Yes.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
That's not good business.
That's ominous.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
Oh, his little jaw flaps.
Status report.
Flapped there.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold.
It is
a
a
ship in the shape of a hand.
Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Like a cuttlefish. You'll see it a little more clear.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
He can count on us.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
And here we
Ship perimeter secured, Commander.
Hayden Alenko and Richard L. Jenkins. That's who is with us. You can see who I'm looking at by the little blue indicator.
Keep your guard up.
So can you tell them what to do, or do they just automatically follow you and do stuff?
Yeah,
Smells like
so, let me just verify here the controls. Options and key bindings. Squad, U and E, order squad mate 1 to move and attack. Okay, so if I wanted squad mate 1, so Caden's moving over there.
There's no reticle on the screen to do that. It's kind of shooting blindly, though. I guess it's right above your head. That's
do you know why there isn't? Because I haven't pulled my weapon out yet.
Oh, I see. That would make it a lot easier to target.
Damn!
Nice shoot.
One there.
Only 5 shots, pretty good for Bino.
Yeah.
Let's see how you do when they're shooting.
So I'm very good at the strategy and story side of things here. Alright, shift is run. Looks like we've got a fatigue meter.
Yeah, it's too bad there wasn't a backstory where they are a bad joke teller.
Jenkins, go investigate.
boy. Rip Jenkins.
There we go. 4, 5, 6.
So is the red down there, is one of them your shields? Is blue your shields and red is your health?
Ripped right through his shields.
Ripped right through his shields.
Rip Jenkins.
Cook, what do we say?
He deserves a burial.
We'll see that he
No time
receives
for that.
proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Paragon +2. Oh yeah, so I should explain. This game has what's called a Paragon system. Let's see if we can bring it up on our screen here. Going to be where?
Have you played this game before?
Squad. There we go. Thank you. Thinking I'm not a part of my squad. I'm the main character, but it makes sense here. So, looks like we can level up as well. You see here we've got Paragon and we've got Renegade, and we just earned some Paragon points, which has started to fill this bar. The further up these bars we get, the more choices we have available to us in the game that align with either being a good person or being an asshole. And so we just did something that aligns with us being a good person. When I play these games, I typically lean on the Paragon side of things, and then for fun, I'll do a second playthrough and be like, I'm just going to be an ass to everybody. But then I get 6 or 7 decisions into the game, and I start going back to Paragon because I can't handle being a jerk to people. It's really, really hard for me to do.
Like you said, you try to play like how you are in real life. Doesn't make any sense to be Paragon.
Ouch. So, pretend I didn't hear that, and I'll cry myself to sleep tonight. We have 3 points to spend, and you can see here that that we now have all of these areas here that we can start spending points in. Now, I'm going to right away spend points in Charm. Charm is going to allow us to open up new dialogue options and allow us to make our way through things with a little less difficulty, because we can shortcut through some stories by talking our way through things, and it often allows.
Are there only 3 charms in the game? Like, it doesn't look like it goes past 3.
You know, that's a good question, and I don't remember the answer to that. I will just have to see as the game goes on.
All right.
If there is only 3, then
or maybe a Vanguard can only do a charm of 3. That could also be it.
That's a good point. Let's see here. So looks like Caden has some biotic abilities. Barrier bolsters kinetic shields with a mass effect field that can absorb a massive amount of damage. So they've got the ability to send up a barrier. We might as well upgrade that since we don't have that ability. It's good for our teammates to have that. Then we're going to give him some healing abilities. Nice to have someone who heals.
I notice he's at 73 health out of 105. Is there a way to heal him, or?
He took some damage. Let's see what he does after we get out of combat, or after we get out of the screen here. And then, why don't we, what does Sentinel do? Reduces
So does he not
recharge.
have a weapon?
He does have a weapon, yes. So we've spent all our points. So
You only have 2 points.
Wait, we're gonna go into equipment. There
Oh,
we
he
go.
does,
So
okay.
Caden does have a weapon. He's got a Lancer auto assault rifle, a Storm shotgun, Kessler pistol.
Oh, so you can have one of each class?
Avenger sniper rifle, yes. Yes, you can. Let's continue.
I think this is the way you came from, isn't it?
Yep, I think you're right. Makes sense to run towards the giant structures.
It's only his 4th time playing this game, Quick. Remember?
Yeah. It seems like every time I go into the menu and then come out, I forget what direction I was facing.
Yeah. You'd be terrible in a maze game.
Oh, Benadryl is
Except
needed
for-
to heal injured squad members. Omnigel can be used to bypass. So we use gels, Medi, healing, and Omni for technical stuff.
objects too, right?
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies.
What do I have access to here? Warp. Damages all nearby enemies and objects and makes them more vulnerable to further damage. And then I've got throw. Allows you to throw enemies and objects using a Mass Effect field.
I'm gonna check it out.
Try that.
I'll try to catch up with you at the dig
How do you
site.
actually use those?
So we're gonna come here. I'm aiming at this guy. I'm gonna click throw.
Oh.
Oh, that's
It's kind of clunky.
Cumbersome.
Warp.
I guess shortcut keyed up then, or you don't have to.
That's a good question.
I guess if you never played it,
Maybe the one could be 5 at the top. You like drag it up to the top into those numbers.
Look at that, Griebs.
Oh, it's like I'm a game designer, except I'm not. But I should be.
Oh, can I also? Okay, so I can't do that with weapons, but I can manually choose what weapon I want to go in with. So let's change the sniper rifle. Normally I would use the scroll wheel to do that, but when you're cycling through 4 weapons, that's not always the...
Did you shortcut your squad mates' abilities too?
Good question.
Sabotage. Nope.
Interesting.
Did we change clothes? Oh, it's not us.
Oh, that's the girl from the video that we watched before we came.
Your heart rate just took a spike.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Nice. You know, Sharon always says, you don't laugh when other guys make a joke. And I said, that's not true at all. I laugh whenever they tell a good joke.
We're just used to other guys not liking to tell jokes.
Yeah.
Wait, did she just mean you specifically,
Gunnery
or
Chief
men
Ashley
in general
Williams of the
don't?
212.
No, me
You the one in charge here,
specifically.
ma'am?
Oh.
Like, you
Okay.
expect them to laugh at your jokes, but then you never laugh when they tell a joke.
Are you okay?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few
I know
scrapes and
you're
burns.
a
Nothing
second
serious.
priority as a survivor, but
The others
I
weren't
care.
so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Fighting these things?
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Join us.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Griebs, do we
Let's
ask
go.
one more question? Okay.
Move out!
Oh, what?
That's okay. You did exactly what I was hoping you'd do. You picked something. Oh, we got 2 Paracon points there. Well, and we can probably spend her points. Ashley is a soldier, so we can give her more health and health regeneration. That's probably beneficial. Let's give her an ability. Okay, so you'll notice here, I don't know if you guys can see on your screen here, but they've got little symbols underneath here.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime that you see something with a triangle, it is a triggerable ability. So for example, this one is Carnage. Carnage is only available when using shotguns and fires a blast of particles inflicting weapon damage plus 50%.
I see.
And then they've got a recharge time. The red things are unlock abilities for advancing other things as well. So when we spend 4 points in pistols, we can unlock the ability to start upgrading shotguns.
Oh, so you can't do shotguns until pistols gets to a certain level. And,
Yes,
oh.
and now you can still use a shotgun, but you're just not going to be very good with it.
I think this is what the specialization thing is. So when you start with like a pistol specialization, I guess, because a soldier has pistols and assault rifles, and I guess Bennett would have shotguns and pistols.
Gotcha.
Right?
No assault rifles and sniper rifles,
Nope.
right?
Shotguns isn't there for us. Even
Well,
though
assault
it did say
training.
shotguns, so
It is there. We're talking about the second one.
I guess it's an option, though, right?
It's not already something that we can spend points in.
Right, but the fact is it exists, right? Whereas if you had chosen one of the engineers, you wouldn't even have shotguns listed there.
Yeah, I think that's what Caden is, because he's a Spectre? No, what is he? Not Spectre, he's something else.
Caden
and
doesn't
he didn't have any weapons.
That's right.
Sentinel.
He must only be biotics then.
Got it. Okay.
Because he has no weapons in here. So now here's something interesting too. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get shotguns unlocked, and Ashley was only 4.
Right, because she's combat, so.
Yeah. So then she was 6 to get sniper rifles, and we don't get sniper rifles at all.
Yeah, no, you don't have that.
All right.
That's okay.
Let's
Up close and personal.
Let's give her some points in assault rifles, which allows her to unlock overkill, allows long bursts of assault rifle without overheating. So the game doesn't use ammo specifically as spending bullets. It uses heat. The longer you fire your gun, the more heat it generates until it overheats, and then you have to wait for it to cool down. So this lets us go ham on our weapons, and then let's give her some points in soldier as well. There we go. And I think that should be good. Awesome.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Incendiary explosive grenade upgrade and ammo upgrade chemical rounds.
Is this just a stash of stuff you're picking up?
Yeah, these are just like little caches of stuff on the ground.
Gotcha.
Scorpion 1 armor. So let's have a look here. So we unlocked a special ammo, so I think we're gonna use our pistol quite a bit. And look here, so chemical rounds. So this is a special ammunition type we can put in our weapon. Chemical rounds, popular with pirates, criminals, and mercenaries. These rounds are coated with a highly toxic compound, plus 30% toxic damage, and that damage does 5 per second for 5 seconds. So why wouldn't we put that on?
I was gonna say, why would you use normal rounds after that? Is there a limited amount of that you have, or
no? That just is now the type of damage that your gun does.
Oh.
And then this looks like the weapon upgrade, but we don't have any of those yet. And then we're going to check out our armor too. So this Scorpion armor is slightly better than our Onyx armor. Gives us more shields, more damage protection, and more biotic protection. So let's get that guy equipped. There we go. And if we change to our pistol, now when we shoot somebody,
finger and cover. Oh.
So now he glowed green. Press G to throw a grenade, and then press again to hit. Oh, it's like a floating missile.
Are you the type of person that just follows whatever the default buttons are in a game, or do you remap?
I typically follow default unless there's something that's like way different. For example, I like my sprint to be on the shift button.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
I'm a big-time customizer.
Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Good question. Who's the Geth? Alright,
we make for the camp.
We're not supposed
It's just
to
on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
They don't always rank them like good, neutral, and renegade, do they? Like questions?
In my memory, they're typically arranged in a way that would suggest that that's the case, but I have had some situations where I remember picking the top one, and then all of a sudden she insults somebody, and I'm like, whoa, 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 that's not what I wanted. So, generally, it's safe to assume, but you never know. Alright, we got new ammos, or new weapons here. Pistol, shotgun, sniper rifle. Let's take these things, just do a quick check here to see. Shotgun, so,
Is this a game where you're holding onto the same weapon for a long time, or you're just constantly changing and upgrading?
pretty much constantly changing, upgrading, until you get towards the end game, in which case you will have already... So you'll see here that we have a Storm 1 and a Scimitar 2. So I believe it goes up to something like a 6, if I remember correctly. So generally you're going to find new weapons. But because you can change mods, it allows you to carry over customizations from weapon to weapon.
And you're not upgrading the weapon, you're upgrading your ability to use the weapon, which is good.
Yes, that's right.
Unlike Resident Evil, where you upgrade the weapon and then you get a new one, you're like, oh crap.
I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
If you guys, our viewers out there, like Resident Evil, we've done 2 playthroughs of Resident Evil 7 and
like
Resident
they hit the
Evil
camp
Village,
hard.
which
It's a good place
very,
for an
very
ambush.
entertaining.
Keep
If you
your
wanna check
guard
those
up.
out, click below.
Now you have to remember to add that in.
Now I have to remember to add that in. So
Oh.
timestamp that. We are 46 minutes into our playthrough.
If you are watching this video and that link does not exist down there, help me out.
Please comment. These guys are crazy.
They look like those little Halloween skeleton suits.
What does
We
Ashley
thought this
say
world
about
was safe until the Geth showed up.
Yeah, this assigned you a task in this Google Doc. You know, now you know.
There we go. Nice. Let's go ahead. P8. Oh, crates. Armor. Light armor human, light armor Turian. What is...
Like, do they
So
give you a lot of
armor-
detail on what those armors actually mean, or is it just like armor level 5, armor level 6?
That's a good question. Let's have a look here. So if we go to our armor, we can see we
Okay,
can
so
wear
it's-
human armor, but we can't wear Turian armor. So now I know the answer to this question, but I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. Obviously, we can't choose it right now, but you'll see where that goes in a
Eden
bit.
Prime will never be the...
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Security locks engaged. Some locked objects require decryption or electronics to access. If any squad member has the required talent, you'll be able to unlock the object using the decryption or electronics interface or by spending Omnigel. Advance to the central core and move the mouse around them to move around the ring. Left click and right click to move inwards or outwards. Avoid the security programs.
That's a little bit like Super Hexagon. Overlap.
Got it.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Oh, sorry. Tell me what happened.
How did you end up in this shed?
We hid here during the attack. They must have come here for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Oh, this guy's
Because
suffering.
of downer. Let's investigate. Let's see what he's hiding.
All right, what do you want to ask him about?
Oh, I got a double question. Nihilus?
Did
That's
you
the guy
notice
that
a
was with us,
Turian
right?
in the area?
Yep.
Wasn't with us?
I saw him. The Prophet. Leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
Leader of the
It's
enemy.
impossible. Nihilus was with us in the
Nihilus was
Normandy
with us.
before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Oh, our Tyrion is on the wrong side of the coin.
Oh, Turian. So we had Turian armor. So that is, we're probably going to get a Turian squad mate.
Species.
Oh, Nihilus is going to join us.
All right. Let's ask more here. What about the beacon?
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed
A recipe for some really good pancakes.
awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This
That's a
isn't the
little
time.
crazy.
He is. Cook, do you want to ask more questions or hit the road?
Here, mute. I can't hear Cook.
Cook's audio is bugging out. Can't hear Cook. All right, Cook.
Let's hit.
How about now?
Oh,
Do
yeah,
goodbye.
now we can. There we go. Okay.
Williams, take
Sorry,
us to the
my-
spaceport.
Something
Can't
crashed.
stop it.
You're going to resort to blinks after that.
Night
Yeah,
is falling.
I was gonna say yes
the
for-
darkness of eternity.
Yes for
Hush, Manuel,
investigate.
go lie
No
down.
for
You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
dedication. So let's get out of here. All right, so that dude said he saw a Turian, but Nihilus. Who's Nihilus?
That door
Oh.
closing sound sounds like a monster.
Where's our other Turian?
Saren.
This music is
Ominous music.
Yeah.
That's the bad guy right there, I can tell.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
You know
I
who
wasn't
his voice
expecting to
reminds me
find the
of?
cat
Robert
here.
California.
The situation's bad.
David
Yep.
David Spader.
Don't worry.
I can see that.
I've got it under control.
Yeah, I
And
hear
here's
it.
Ultron. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
What is that?
I see
Off in the
enemies down there.
distance.
I'm gonna switch to my sniper.
Look at the size of it.
Oh, wow. Nice. Whatever caused me to for the not moving target.
A husk. Alright, one.
That was biotics there.
Nice.
Alright, so what did let me just remind myself here, what did I use? Warp. Damages nearby enemies and objects and makes them more vulnerable to further damage. So I guess I want to start with warp, because then they're more vulnerable to damage down the road, so they'll die quicker. And then throw. Okay, so I've got warp and throw are 1 and 2.
Can you just throw like these crates here? Or is it limited to like...
Looks like just,
And
just
is there a like mana usage or is it just like a cooldown?
It is just a cooldown, so you see them recharging on the top of this.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's get in here. One of the things that I really like about
hacking.
these games is
Everybody stay calm out there.
Oh.
We're coming out. We're
More
not
survivors.
armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
It's safe.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
let's see what else they know. The beacon.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
Sure, let's ask another question.
What do you want to know about the beacon or the ship? Or sorry, attack details or the ship?
Attack details.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
That's good. Goodbye.
I have to go.
Thanks for the information.
We're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you
Oh,
gotta
yes.
learn when to shut up.
What's going on?
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
Ooh.
That's why you ran here.
You greedy
can
bastard.
you guys not hear me again?
You were
Oh,
running for your life. You were running to
you
check
said
on
that
your merchandise.
No, it's not like that. I just knew there were some packages
I
here,
thought
something
that
we
you
could
were
use.
just commenting
I found
on
a
the
pistol.
story, not... I
Figured it would
didn't
come
even
in
realize
handy
that
if
was
those
one of the
things
three
came back.
options.
That was the perfect
Probably
choice
get more
then.
use out of it than we will.
Oh, look at this. So you see how is that all is highlighted in blue? Those are abilities that so remember how I spent points in charm? We could have also spent points in intimidate. That gives us access to these other messages that we wouldn't have, or conversations that we wouldn't have been able to before. So is that all?
Yes.
We're risking our
that all?
lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help
It's
us
interesting
out?
that charm
there's one more
is
thing.
Paragon.
I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
I feel like charm could be very manipulative.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
Cook, this one's yours.
That was Bino.
Oh, that's you.
I was the last one. Or no, you said.
I had chosen it.
All right,
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay.
I think we need to unlock Intimidate as well.
His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
Powell. What's under investigate?
The ship.
Oh, the same stuff. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Okay.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Let me just see what they got in there. Stinger pistol. Ooh, a Stinger 2. So that's an upgraded pistol, and then a combat sensor.
Weapon upgrade. That's good.
Those
Storage
doors.
locker. Skill 2 low. Interesting.
Oh dear.
Oh, your tech skill
What skill
being
do you
low.
need? Oh, that's what it needs.
And as a biotic soldier, I don't have any technical skill levels. Okay, let's see if these weapons are any good here. So, got a shotgun. Storm 1 is not better than our Scimitar 2. Our pistol, we got a.
So what do you
Stinger
do with
2.
the weapons that are no longer good? Like, is there a selling functionality in the game? Like, is there a currency?
Yes, there is a currency. I believe we currently have 710 currency.
Oh,
16 Omnigel. Oh no, 4 or 5 Omnigel. No.
5 med packs.
Yeah, 5 med packs. This must be our things to.
Oh, that's right. Metagel and Omnigel. I bet that's what it is.
Metagel and
4
Omnigel.
Omnigels. I don't know what the 16 is.
Can I
16 buttons.
undo my chemical rounds? Yes, I can.
Why are you undoing your chemical rounds?
Well, I'm gonna switch pistols.
Oh, so you have to take them out of the pistol first.
Oh, no, you don't. Okay, so you can switch from one to the other. Okay, so we've upgraded our pistol, sniper rifle.
And then if you're not using it, you can give your weapons to the other people, right?
That's right. I always give
Oh,
myself top priority.
Selfish,
As a
just like real Bino. How perfect.
As a true Paragon would.
That, well, hey, I'm the one shooting the most.
They're a renegade in Paragon clothing.
Okay. Alright, let's move on. Well, you got Nihilus.
It's Nihilus.
Oh no.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
We've known him for 2 minutes. I'm
Wait!
sad.
Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Oh, it's me. Who are you?
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I am sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
It wasn't the Geth?
You're saying Nihilus was murdered by a Turian?
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. and Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
What about the beacon?
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform, probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was in trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Oh, Cole mentioned you. That's an option. That guy on. So when that group of survivors told us about Powell, I don't think. This
Oh, so that could be a
available
dynamic
to us.
option.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what happens with it then. Let's see if that was worth having that
You're
conversation.
Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What?
Oh.
No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Got any
Anything
weapons?
hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades
Nice.
came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Hand them over. No, let it go, Williams. These guys
Oh.
peed nothing.
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal.
You're such a paragon
Hand over
cook.
those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
Not worth my time. Oh.
You should make amends.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
All right.
Let's see what else.
Consider amended.
What else does he know?
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that
Huge.
platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Oh, I think it's actually Cook, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
No.
It's not worth my time anymore.
We don't want to know about him waking up. I would have picked both yet, but let's go.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Crowdsourcing works,
Take
Bino.
the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went.
In that.
So dude was obviously
I
napping.
can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
That's hilarious. High explosive grenades. Nice.
He's a Dorcas Malarcus, but not worth our time.
Oh, and we got Paragon points for that. Nice. Could this be grenades then? 16 grenades? Or do we have 5 grenades and 16
No.
Omnigels?
No, it's got to be Metagel, Omnigel together. That's my guess.
Okay.
Can't mouse over it to find anything?
Oh, hold on. This is grenades. We have 5 grenades because this is the symbol for grenade here. We've got a grenade launcher, and we can upgrade our grenades. High explode. Oh,
I'm wrong.
So we have a choice here. Do we want our grenades to be high explosive with plus 10 damage, bigger radius, and more force?
Yes.
Or do we want it to add thermal paste that clings to and burns for 15 damage per second? So that's an extra 45 damage. No. 15 times 5 is going to be 75.
Your choice, man.
Let's do high explosive. High tech. Could be super valuable.
High explosive equals high fun.
I've still got
Is that guy a Geth, man?
Yep. Geth Trooper.
Yeah, true. You guessed right.
Oh, I get what you mean.
Oh boy.
That was good. Alright, so let's try this.
Power
We're
wheel?
gonna 1, 2.
Power wheel. Power special abilities for your squad.
This guy looks.
Ooh, nice dodge.
Oh, thank you.
I've never seen anyone move that fast.
You guys are gonna laugh at this, but I literally moved. You're gonna watch that It's like when a rock hits your windshield when you're driving. Dodge out of the way. Real life, dude.
When you're ready, you won't need to dodge.
Let's blast.
These are shotty.
This is embarrassing.
Right. Shotgun. Scimitar to shotgun.
Used to this up close combat as a vanguard.
There you go.
Get wrecked. Can you teabag in this game?
We're doing pretty good for healing too. Now I can't tell. I wasn't paying super close attention, but have I been taking damage and Caden's been healing me because we gave him healing?
I haven't
abilities?
seen your shield gun doing yet. So I don't know.
Let's take the
Did you put God mode on or something?
space trolley.
Called cook mode.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Oh dear.
Well, this guy's bad news.
Yep.
The name like Saren, it's like Sauron.
Ooh, yeah, good call.
So you're saying Lord of the Rings copied Mass Effect?
Yes, yes I am. Are they robots?
Yes. The Geth are
So he
robotic.
controls the robots?
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Oh, there's a 5-minute timer down there.
Ooh, yep. Pressure's on.
TikTok. That's where you should follow us as well.
Nice. Good.
Although I haven't seen a post there in a while. We need to talk to our social media manager.
Oh, did you guys see that? I used my biotic abilities and it ripped through both of them simultaneously. Killed them both at the same time.
Was that your, what's it called, warp?
I did the old 1-2 combo where I
press 1 then 2.
Warped then. It's a sprint. Whoop. You guys cover me.
Oh, now you're dead.
Careful.
Hey, heal me. I tell him to heal me.
Oh, it went up a little bit. Oh, went up a lot.
So I pushed my my heal button there.
Nice job.
What do you have to say, Kate?
Take out those hostiles.
Alright.
Oh. That's what he has to say. Aren't you the commander? What's he doing giving
Yeah, what is
orders?
Don't order me around.
I get that.
Nice.
Throw is pretty good.
Seems like that'll be a range.
That guy just exploded.
Okay, shotgun's pretty good. Oh,
That was pretty good. Unless you're cook in Eternal.
Aww. Can you teabag in this game?
Oh my goodness.
Pistol and a shotgun.
This hacking is like pretty easy. Does it get harder than that?
I don't remember. It's been so the last time that I played this game was right before Assault Rifle Sniper. Right before the Mass Effect Andromeda came out, which was this 5 years ago. So it's been an awful long time since I played it. I don't really remember.
Wow, can't believe Andromeda was that long ago.
Oh, hey, that's it. That was the beacon.
That is the beacon.
Like the
This
one we're
is
looking
what
for.
we're here to find.
Oh, there you go. Easy peasy. Game over.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Don't stand too close to it, buddy.
Not bad.
Physics there didn't really make sense.
Yeah, there's an awkward set of cuts.
No, don't touch it. It's too...
That was intense.
That's the end of Shepard. Game over. On to Mass Effect 2.
You lost? Oh my goodness.
Looks like a squid.
Yeah, like a squid or a cuttlefish.
I see the reference now.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy. A human alliance vessel. It was under the command
Sounds like
of
Marina
Captain
Sirtis from Star Trek Next
They managed
Generation.
to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Oh, she used it. We don't know what that did. Call someone out?
I'm not sure.
This human must be eliminated.
Must give her special powers. Oh, that's a big cleave shot.
Yeah, I can't believe he focused on her eyes so well there.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
Griebs, your choice when dialogue wheel comes back up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
I'm okay.
Minor
It's
throbbing.
my contribution.
Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Don't worry about it.
You had no way to know what would happen.
I can see your trouble with being
Actually,
a
we
jerk.
don't
Like,
even know if that's what
why
set
save
it
it there?
off.
You're being careless.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
Was I hurt?
What's the damage, Doctor?
Physically, you're fine. But I detected
He
some
was,
unusual
lippy
brain
to me.
activity. Abnormal beta.
Careless.
I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I was dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Just about to guess.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
What happened to Williams?
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Good.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Nice.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
He did kind of
Jenkins
run out,
wasn't
though.
your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
You wanted to talk?
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
Hell with them.
Ooh.
The Council can kiss my ass. I won't let them blame me for losing the beacon. I didn't do anything wrong.
True.
I'll stand behind you and your
It's called
reports.
like I see it, Bino.
You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Seemed like he wanted the beacon.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything?
No, I think he was
Any
using
clue
it.
that might tell us what Saren was after?
We saw him like get lifted up in the air.
Oh,
He wanted to destroy our ability to go retrieve it.
Gotcha.
A vision.
A vision.
But he used it
Just
first.
before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
How can you not trust
A
Keith
vision?
David?
A vision of what?
Have you seen Fear the Walking Dead?
No.
War.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Not if I can help it.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We expose him.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
And cutscene over. Alright, I think
And
that's a perfect
cut.
place to wrap up for the evening. So, thank you very much for joining us on episode 1 of our playthrough of Mass Effect 1. We hope you're enjoying it, and as always, if you like this content, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel, and we will see you for episode 2. Good night, gentlemen.
Later.
Bye.